Miss Ramirez, and today we're learning about animal reproduction. So before we get started, I have two animal friends I'm going to show you guys. So my first animal friend is a reptile with scales. It smells with its tongue, and it has no legs. So think about, what animal do you think this is? So I'm going to go ahead and pull her out. Hopefully you guys said a snake. This is Polota, and she is a ball python snake. They get that name because when they are scared, they will curl into a tight ball so that they can hide. So since we're learning about animal reproduction, do you think Polota lays eggs, or do you think she gives birth to live snakes? And we'll learn about that, the answer later on today. So let's go ahead and put Polota up. She's giving you guys a nice little tongue lick in the camera. My next animal, oops, she doesn't want to go up. My next animal is another reptile, but this reptile has 4 legs, a long tail, and spikes on his body. And he was super anxious to come out. This is Spike, and he is a bearded dragon. So they get that name bearded dragon because they have extra skin underneath their chin. When he gets scared or mad, he can inflate that beard and make himself look big and scary so that he doesn't get eaten. So do you think Spike here, do you think he was hatched out of an egg, or do you think his mom gave birth to him as a little baby dragon? And we'll talk about the answer in just a second. So that's Spike, the bearded dragon. And now I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys, and we're going to take a look at some other examples of animal reproduction. So let me get that screen share started. And I do have 2 essential questions for you guys. So hopefully by the end of this presentation, you will be able to tell your teacher 2 examples of animals that give live birth. And hopefully you'll also be able to tell your teacher 2 examples of animals that lay eggs. And of course, we can see some of our cute baby animals here. We have some adorable little baby goats. I would love to have baby goats out here one day. We also have some baby ducklings. We have a baby turtle and some baby piglets. So think about, do you think those animals were hatched out of an egg, or do you think they were a live birth from their mom? So we know that living things grow and have basic needs. And if those needs are met, they can produce offspring. So offspring are just babies, and they are new living things that will grow up to resemble the adults. And we know that only living things can reproduce or have babies. And there's 2 main forms of reproduction. So we have animals that lay eggs, and then animals that give live birth. So let's take a look over here on the left side. If an animal lays an egg, we call it oviparous. Can you guys say that word? Oviparous. And it's super easy to remember because oviparous starts with the letter O, and that O looks like an egg. So oviparous animals lay eggs. And of course, we see a bearded dragon here. So Spike actually hatched from an egg when he was a baby. We know that turtles hatch from eggs. We know that chicks hatch from eggs. And in fact, we get a lot of baby chicks out here as well. We know that frogs hatch for eggs. And hopefully you guys know by now that baby frogs are called tadpoles. And then also some snakes will actually hatch from eggs. So when Polota was little, she hatched from an egg. Then on the other side, we have animals that come from live birth, and we call that viviparous. And the way I remember that is viviparous has a V, and so does live. So viviparous just means live birth, and examples of animals that give live birth would be our mammal friends. So here we have a baby calf, we have a cute little puppy, and we have a baby lamb. Humans are also an example of animals that give live birth. So we all know that you and me did not hatch out of an egg like a chicken did. So again, those words are oviparous and viviparous. So let's take a look at some animals from the Environmental Center and see if you guys can guess if they were hatched from eggs or if they had a live birth. Now our first animal here is CV, and he's a baby longhorn. He is super cute and very energetic. And the animal next to him is Midnight, a sheep. So of course we know those animals came live from their moms. Here is a red-footed tortoise. We call baby tortoises hatchlings. So obviously we know that they were hatched out of an egg when they were a baby. And there's some turtle eggs I found out by our lake. I think they're turtle eggs. And then we have our cute little ducks. We know that ducks, when they're babies, are called ducklings. And we know that they hatched from an egg. There's our piggy. Baby pigs are called piglets. And we know that they were a live birth from their mom. Here's some fish. Little baby fish are called hatchlings or fry. Now, fish are a little tricky because some of them come from eggs and some of them are live births, so it kind of depends. But there's a spider. Baby spiders are called spiderlings and they hatched from eggs. And then our chickens, of course. Chickens we know hatch from eggs and we call those baby chicks chickens chicks. So hopefully that was a quick little review for whether an animal is a hatched from egg or if it had a live birth from its mom. So I have a challenge for you guys, and it's a baby animal scavenger hunt. We're in the wonderful season of spring, so we're starting to have a lot of baby animals born. So look around your schoolyard, your backyard, or even your community to observe baby animals. And if you can't find examples of baby animals to observe, think about what examples of baby animals can you find in a book, on TV, or in a movie, or maybe represented as a toy that you might have at home or in a classroom. And then also think, do you think those baby animals were hatched from an egg, or do you think they were a live birth from their mom? So now I'm gonna stop our screen share and I have just a quick little poem that I'm gonna act out with you guys, and it's going to give you some more examples of oviparous animals. And again, you can say that word with me, oviparous, and that just means animals that hatched out of eggs. So here we go with our song. One little egg cracked open wide. Look, 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 see what's inside. Oh, what could it be? Oh, what is it? Swish, 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 it's a baby fish. So we know that some fish can actually hatch from eggs. So let's do our next one. One medium egg cracks open wide. Look, 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 see what's inside. What could it be? Oh, what could it be? Peep, 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 it's a baby chick. And it's that time of the year where we start seeing all those cute little chicks coming out. And then our next one. One large egg cracks open wide. Look, 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 see what's inside. What could it be? Oh, what is it? Roar, 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 it's a dinosaur. So some of the planet's largest animals actually hatched out of an egg. And of course, we know dinosaurs are extinct now, but scientists can actually find remains of those broken eggs for us to study. So that's something pretty cool. Animals big and small can start out from an egg. So that's all I have for you guys today.